Hi guys, today we're going to look at a section, client's brief formats, which sometimes students find difficult to understand, but in 5 minutes time you're going to have a good understanding of this and know how to access marks on the exam. So let's just zoom in. So it's topic area 2, factors influencing product design, and we're going to move right in to the keywords 62 to 67 from commission to written. So let's have a look at client's brief formats. So the basic principle is the client is the person you are working for. So you are making a media product for the client. So the client and the media team, you are part of the media team. So you might be leading the media team in a senior role, or you might just be working for the media team as something like a graphic designer. And the client and the media team make an agreement before they start the project. This can range from something very important, like a government commission, like a COVID TV ad, or a formal contract for a charity magazine, or something informal, such as filming a grassroots football match. Now, when we're looking at client's brief formats, the first thing you might get is you might get a 1-mark exam question, and it might just say, name a client's brief format. If you said commission, formal, informal, 1 mark. It's as simple as that. The principles of what happens in each one, so if it was like a more difficult question for 3 or 4 marks, you had to explain how this client's brief format worked, this is where you need a little bit more information. But the first thing, the first basic principle is the client and the media team are going to meet. It's as simple as that, because in some shape or form, they need to share ideas. Now sometimes they put the agreement down on paper, sometimes they don't. Once you unpick that, it's pretty easy to answer these questions. So a commission is a formal agreement on paper, so it's a clear contractual agreement. So the contract sets out what the media team is going to do for the client, and it's signed off. And an example is a major sports brand marketing a Christmas TV campaign. So a formal is very, very similar. So first of all, the client meets the media team, and they have a written document that sets out the client's requirements with guidance on how long the project should take. The difference with this one, it's generally not a legal contract, but it's a written document which formally agrees what's going to happen. So commission and formal, very similar. One is a legal agreement, the other is a written contract. Then you've got informal. So informal usually has limited or no guidance. It might just be a chat. A football coach might say to a local camera operator, can you film our grassroots football match? They might have a chat about it, and then the grassroots coach would trust the cameraman to film away, or a camera lady, I should say as well. Then we have a meeting and discussion, and this is a verbal discussion between the client and the media team. They'll sit down and they'll discuss. Now, the advantage of this, and if something's been misinterpreted, you can actually sit down and discuss it and talk and pin down exactly what you want, and you will take notes during that discussion, and that's how the meeting and discussion will take place. Negotiated. Negotiations are where the client and the media team discuss and then agree. So this can take longer, but the media team will often have experts, people like who are experts in camera shots or film or adverts, and the experts can help steer or influence the client's opinions so they can make a better experience all round. And then you have a written. A written is a written document that outlines the project or product. Remember, written, commission and formal are very, very similar. They've all got written documents which hold the ideas or the agreement between the client and the media team. So as mentioned at the start of the video, it's pretty straightforward when we're talking about client's briefs. Now, obviously, if you tackle this question and you understand there's a media team and the client discussing things, and then just work out which client's brief formats have written notes, legal documents, or a written document, and which are informal, it's pretty straightforward to cover them all. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to practice your knowledge and understanding on this topic, ask your teacher for retrieval questions, or if you're an online user, as per always, click on the link in the video description below and you can practice and deepen your knowledge. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.